biggest takeaways?
Yeah, I think we all can talk about the second quarter, but, getting off to a better start on the road is something that we've talked about. But we were better in that third quarter coming out after halftime, and that's just something that we've talked about, is understanding what was good about after halftime, and then understanding what we have to do better, on the road to put ourselves in a position to win.
How do you piggyback off of what you guys were able to do in the second half and carry that into tomorrow night?
Yeah, I think just talking about some of the things that we had success with on both sides, offense and defense. But I think, again, just learning from that second quarter. We've always learned from our mistakes or our success, and so just understand what we have to do. We have to be better on the offensive end if we have any chance of beating the Clippers.
Where did you see that went wrong there in the second quarter? Anything that you can pinpoint?
Just unlucky. I mean, we missed some layups, some free throws, had some turnovers. But when you talk about, holding a team, I think, to 22 points in that quarter, but we only scored 8. Just understanding we have to be better on the offensive end, but give them credit. They were good defensively.
In 2022, you guys lost all 3 game ones. I'm sure you'd rather win them. Is there anything to that, the ability to grow into a series?
Yeah, I think the key word is series. It's not just one game. When you get to game 7, then it becomes one game. But when you talk about the first game, yes, we would like to win the first game. Unfortunately, we have not. But we've made adjustments. This is paying attention to detail, understand what we have to do better for game 2 to win.
Were you surprised a little bit at the nerves? It seemed like, not necessarily Luka and Kyrie, they've been through it, but it seemed like collectively it was a little bit of a nervous.
Yeah, you could be nervous. You can have the jitters or butterflies. It just happens, especially if you haven't been in this situation. You have to go through that. I think in game 1 we went through that a little bit, but just understanding that's just part of the game. For our younger players who are going through this for the first time, we have to help them through that.
Specifically for Lively, you said you were pretty. But is there something to be said for getting that first one under your belt? The atmosphere and the difference in intensity, and we were talking to him, and he talked about kind of learning from that.
Yeah, I think when you talk about D-Live and his ability to learn, to go through different experiences, different life experiences that we all know that he's going through right now, just to absorb that and to learn from that, and that's what that young man has done all season, has learned what the NBA is all about, and has played for us at a high level, and we're going to need him in game 2 to do that for us.
After watching the film, what are some ways that you can generate offense from those outside of Kyrie and Luka?
Yeah, I think we got some great looks. Again, we missed some layups. We got to be able to take care of the ball. And then I thought we got to the free throw line, being able to stop the run or continue the run, get to the free throw line is important. If you're struggling shooting the ball or scoring, is to put the ball on the floor and make a play for a teammate.
How do you slow down what Zubac was able to do inside the paint?
Yeah, it was good. We expect him to go to him tomorrow, so we got to be better in the post. Our post defense has to be better.
Why weren't the Luka mostly brought Zubac up and they played drop? Why was that not as effective, especially in the first quarter? For you guys?
Yeah, I thought again Luka was looking to get everyone involved. He took what was given to him. He took the layups when the layups were there. They took away the lob. They didn't want him to get the assist. So they were just trying to make him a scorer. And again, he missed some shots that he normally makes in the first.
The way you guys were playing in the second half, how much momentum can be gained from that?
Yeah, we would like to stack what we did in the last 2 quarters and start off the first. Again, on the road, you want to go off to a better start, and hopefully we can do that.
We saw Gafford.
You think Maxey at 5 was a minutes?
He was a plus. He was good. He was really good. So we'll see. We have 3 centers. So, hopefully we can play all 3 in game 2.
Speaking of Gafford, we saw him out on the floor. How much was he able to do today?
Gaff, he did everything. He was great. He's fine.